President-elect Mohammad Shahabuddin will take oath as the 22nd President of Bangladesh tomorrow. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, along with her younger sister Sheikh Rehana, pays tributes to Bangomata Sheikh Fazliatunisa Mujib and other martyrs of August 15, 1975. Working class starts returning to capital as office open after Eid vacation tomorrow. About 14 crore taka collected as toll from Podda Bridge in 4 days during Eid as 1,17,763 vehicles crossed the bridge. BNP Secretary General issuing false and provocative statements at a time when countrymen are celebrating happily, says Obaidul Qadir. Disappointed BNP now howling like a bullfrog, comments Information and Broadcasting Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood. Ten dead bodies recovered from a drifting fishing trawler in Cox's Bazar. Sudan strife continues amid the US and other countries evacuating citizens. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to News at 10 on BTV and BTV World. I am Kimi Orin with you. You have just had the highlights, now onto the details.
বাংলা স্বাধীনতা রক্ষা হয়েছে, বাংলা লোক স্বাধীন হয়েছে, বাংলার পতাকায় দুনিয়া ওড়ে, বাংলা জাতিসংঘের সদস্য, বাংলা জাতীয় পক্ষের সদস্য, বাংলা কমনওয়েলথের সদস্য, বাংলা ইসলামিক সামিটের সদস্য। বাংলাদেশ দুনিয়ায় এসছে, বাংলাদেশ থাকবে, কেউ একে ধ্বংস করতে পারবেন না।
President-elect Mohammad Shahabuddin will take oath as the 22nd President of Bangladesh tomorrow. The oath-taking ceremony will be held at Darbar Hall of Bongo Bhavan at about 11 a.m. Speaker Dr. Shirin Chamin Chaudhry will administer the oath of the office of the President. Earlier, Mohammad Shahabuddin was elected as the 22nd President of Bangladesh on February 13 this year. Mohammad Shahabuddin was born on December 10 in 1949 in Shibrampur's Jubilee Tank area of Pabna town. His father's name is Sharfuddin Ansari and mother Khairunisa. He obtained his MSc degree from Racha University in 1974 and LLB from Pabna Shahid Aminuddin Law College in 1975. The President-elect was the General Secretary of Pabna Edward College Unit of Chhatro League, President of Pabna District Chhatro League and Jubo League later also. He was the Joint Secretary of Bangladesh Krishak Shromik Awami League Bakshal of the District Unit and Publicity Secretary of Awami League District Unit. Shahabuddin actively participated in Six-Point Movement in 1966, Bhutto Maize Movement in 1967, Mass Uprising in 1979, Election of 1970 and Liberation War in 1971. He was in the frontline movement organizer of Pabna district and raised protests soon after the brutal incidents on August 15, 1975. Subsequently, he was imprisoned for 3 years and subjected to inhuman torture by the then military dictators. During his career, he served as District and Sessions Judge, Anti-Corruption Commission ACC Commissioner. Shahabuddin was elected Secretary General of BCA's Judiciary Association twice in a row. After retirement from service, he was engaged in legal profession in the High Court. He later served as the chairman of the Judicial Commission of Inquiry in the investigation into the 2001 post-election violence. As the ACC Commissioner, Mohammad Shahabuddin proved his deep firmness in dealing with the so-called corruption plot against the Podda Bridge project. His former student leader, Mohammad Shahabuddin, also served as a member of Bangladesh Awami League's Advisory Council and the chairman of the party's Central Publicity and Publications Subcommittee. Today was the last day of President Mohammad Abdul Hamid as president. The president made a history in the presidential palace as he served over 10 years in the country's highest office in 2 terms. A veteran politician and parliamentarian, Abdul Hamid appeared as the country's 21st president 5 years back in 2018 as the second term. Earlier, for the first time, he took the responsibility of the president-in-charge on March 14, 2013, while the then-President Mohamed Zillur Rahman was under treatment in Singapore. After the death of Zillur Rahman, he became the acting president on March 20, 2013. Later, he was elected president uncontested on April 22, 2013. Mohammad Abdul Hamid was born on January 1, 1944 at Komlapur in Mitamoin Upazila under Kishoreganj district. He started his political career in 1959 by joining the then Student Front Chhatra League. He joined the Awami League at the end of 1969. Abdul Hamid was elected as Speaker in the 9th Parliament and served the office from 2009 to 2013. A veteran politician and parliamentarian, Abdul Hamid was earlier elected Member of Parliament for 7 times since the country's independence in 1971. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina paid rich tributes to martyrs of the 15th August carnage, including Bangomata Sheikh Fazlatunnisa Mujib, by placing wreaths at the Bonani graveyard today. The Prime Minister, along with her younger sister Sheikh Rahana, went to Bonani graveyard this morning and laid wreaths on the graves of the martyrs of Bangabandhu's family who were brutally assassinated on the 15th August in 1975. During the time, the Prime Minister and her younger sister prayed for eternal peace of the departed souls of the 15th August martyrs, including Father of the Nation Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Later, Bangabandhu's 2 daughters, Sheikh Hasina and Sheikh Rahana, spread flower petals on the graves of the martyrs of barbaric killing incident on the Black Night of 15th August. At the Bonani graveyard, their mother Bangomata Begum Fazlatunnisa Mujib, brothers Sheikh Kamal, Sheikh Jamal and Sheikh Russell and other martyrs of August 15, 1975 were laid to eternal rest. Capital Dhaka is getting back to its normal life gradually from tomorrow after 5 days long Eid al-Fitr holiday, with the reopening of government offices, courts, banks and financial institutions. As the government holidays ends today, people have already started returning Dhaka after celebrating the Eid festival with dear and near ones at village homes. On the other hand, many homegoers still leaving Dhaka for village homes today, taking the advantage of vacant seats at mass transports. A large number of passengers were seen at Saidabad bus terminal, Komlapur rail station and Chaudhurghat launch terminal today. People have chosen the day for the Eid journey for a smooth and comfortable journey. Meanwhile, many people are going to various tourist destinations to spend holidays with family members and friends. All the law enforcing agencies, including police and RAB, remain alert to ensure security of the capital, including checking thefts and burglaries. The number of thefts and burglaries goes high during the Eid holidays as most people leave the city to celebrate the festival with their dear and near ones. Dhaka Metropolitan Police Commissioner said all the law enforcing agencies, including the police and RAB, are on alert to ensure security of city residents and businesses. He said law enforcing agencies are ready to address any situation. The amount of toll from the Podda Bridge in the last 4 days from 19 to 22nd April has stood near about 13 crore taka. As many as 1,17,767 vehicles crossed the long Cherish Bridge during that time. This year, a record toll of approximately 4 crore taka was collected on Friday only, just a day before the Eid al-Fitr. People of southwest parts of the country enjoyed a smooth and hassle-free Eid journey this year due to the Podda Bridge. The long Cherish Podda Bridge was constructed with the government's own funds. Bikers are happy as they can cross the Podda Bridge due to Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's decision. Motorcycles are moving over the mega structure, ensuring smooth movements of other vehicles. On an average, it takes only 15 seconds for a vehicle to pay the toll. Awami League General Secretary and Road Transport and Bridges Minister Obaidul Qadir has protested the falsehood and provocative speeches of BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir while people across the country are celebrating Eid al-Fitr amid enthusiasm. In a statement today, the Awami League General Secretary said people are celebrating Eid smoothly and are rushing to their ancestral village homes from towns without any hassle, expediting the rural economy. BNP cannot accept common people's festivities and smooth celebrations of Eid. It has been clear again through the speeches of Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir, he added. Obaidul Qadir said different countries as well as organizations like the World Bank, ADB and the UNDP are highly praising Bangladesh's growing economy, but Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir and other leaders of BNP ignore the realities and give false statements and misleading speeches regularly. In the statement, Obaidul Qadir also said BNP is going through a political famine. The party is detached from people. That's why it's trying to draw people's attention. Obaidul Qadir said, during the rule of BNP, Bangladesh was known in the global area as a country of poverty, hunger, and famine hit. There was a common phenomenon of severe economic crisis or monga in the northern parts of the country during BNP's rule, but Sheikh Hasina-led government has overcome it alongside countrywide poverty reduction. But Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir's frightening people with the famine happened during the rule of BNP, Obaidul Qadir added. Awami League Joint General Secretary and Information and Broadcasting Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmud has said BNP is making loud noises like croaking frogs after being depressed of their failed movements. He made the comment while exchanging Eid greetings and views on contemporary issues with journalists at his Dewanji Pukurpa residence in Chattogram this afternoon.
আজকে বাংলাদেশে যেভাবে স্বস্তির ঈদযাত্রা হয়েছে, মানুষ যেভাবে স্বস্তিতে ঈদ উদযাপন করেছে, এটি বিশ্ব মন্দা পরিস্থিতির মধ্যে এটি সত্যি উদাহরণ। এবার কোনো ঈদযাত্রায় হুড়োহুড়ি হয়নি এবং ঈদের সময় মানুষ আনন্দ করেছে, গতকাল আজকেও আনন্দ করছে। একটু অস্বস্তি ছিল গরমের কারণে, সেটাও আল্লাহ পাক কিন্তু গতকাল এবং তার আগের দিন বিভিন্ন জায়গায় বৃষ্টি হয়েছে। আগে এক সপ্তাহ আগে 5 দিন আগে যেই গরম ছিল সেই গরমটা নাই। এখন এই গরমের কারণে তাদের মাথা খারাপ হয়েছে কিনা আমি সেটা জানি না। তো আসলে বিএনপির অবস্থা হয়েছে ব্যাঙের মতো। ব্যাঙ প্রাণী ছোট, আওয়াজটা খুব বড়। বিএনপির অবস্থা হয়েছে কলা ব্যাঙের মতো। যখন বর্ষাকালে চারিদিকে ডুবে যায় তখন ব্যাঙ প্রচণ্ড আওয়াজ করে। বিএনপিও দেখতে পাচ্ছে বিদেশিদের হাত পা মালিশ করে কোনো লাভ হয় নাই, বিদেশিদের ধারে ধারে ধর্ণা দিয়ে কোনো লাভ হয় নাই, এবং যাদের উপর ভরসা করেছিল তারা দেখতে পাচ্ছে বিএনপির উপর কোনো ভরসা নাই। তো এই পরিস্থিতিতে বিএনপি এখন হতাশাগ্রস্ত হয়ে ব্যাঙের মতো বড় আওয়াজ করছে। মাত্র মির্জা ফখরুল সাহেবদের বড় একটা গলা আছে, অন্য কোনো কিছু নাই।
Replying to queries from journalists, Dr. Hassan Mahmud also said BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir attacked the media as his party failed even after its propaganda on social media.
বিএনপি সারা পৃথিবীতে তাদের পেইড এজেন্ট আছে। আপনারা দেখেছেন সামাজিক যোগাযোগ মাধ্যমে তারা যে টাকা পাঠায় বিভিন্ন জনের কাছে, সেগুলোর অডিও ক্লিপ লিক হয়েছে। কাকে কত টাকা দেওয়ার ছিল, টাকা না দেওয়াতে সে গোসা করেছে। এইভাবে বিভিন্ন জায়গায় পেইড এজেন্ট আছে, তারা সারা পৃথিবী থেকে অপপ্রচার চালাচ্ছে সামাজিক যোগাযোগ মাধ্যম ব্যবহার করে। তো এগুলো তো কাজ যখন হচ্ছে না, সেজন্য মিডিয়ার উপর চড়াও হয়েছে। এটি আসলে সরকারের প্রতি আক্রমণ নয়, মির্জা ফখরুলের এই বক্তব্য মিডিয়ার উপর আক্রমণ। আমি মনে করি এই মিডিয়ার উপর আক্রমণ করা সমীচীন নয়। মির্জা ফখরুল প্রচণ্ড হতাশা থেকে এই কথাগুলো বলছেন। দেশ সমস্ত প্রতিকূলতা সত্ত্বেও জননেত্রী শেখ হাসিনার নেতৃত্বে এগিয়ে যাচ্ছে।
During this time, Deputy Minister for Education Mohibul Hassan Chaudhry and Relief and Social Welfare Affairs Secretary of Awami League Aminul Islam were present, among others. Ten half-decomposed bodies were recovered from cold store of a fishing trawler that washed ashore at Naziratek area of Cox's Bazar. Locals saw a floating trawler in the bay on Saturday morning. They brought the trawler to the shore in Naziratek area, and while checking the cold store, they saw hands and legs. In cooperation with fire service and civil defense personnel, police recovered 10 half-decomposed bodies from the cold store of the trawler this morning. Fire service and civil defense station in charge Mona Bidla said they discovered a total of 10 bodies till 3:30 p.m. today. 9 farmers were killed in lightning while harvesting paddy in Haur areas of Sunamganj, Maulavi Bazar and Sylhet. BTV's correspondents informed that farmers of different upazilas of these 3 districts lost their lives due to lightning while cutting paddy in Haur this morning. They said 3 people died at Chatok, 1 at Tahirpur upazila and 2 people at Duar Bazar of Sunamganj, while 1 at Sri Mongol and Komulganj of Maulavi Bazar and 1 Sylhet's Balaganj upazila. Cross-section of people have gathered at the amusement centers in the capital at the second day of the Eid al-Fitr. The amusement areas of the capital, like Ramna Park, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman Nova Theatre, Bangabandhu Military Museum, Chandrima Udan and Shankrat Bhavan area, DNCC Water Park and National Zoo have turned into meeting places. People who could not go to their ancestral homes to celebrate the Eid visited the recreation centers with their family members. Along with the beautiful natural scenario, Hathi Jheel also facilitates seating arrangements and water taxis so that people can enjoy their times in serenity. Thousands of visitors crowded at the area to enjoy the available facilities of Hathi Jheel on the occasion of Eid. Starting from the afternoon, the recreation centers remain crowded till 8 at night. Law enforcement agencies have strengthened the overall security system at the amusement centers. Now news on weather. Met Office in its weather forecast till 6 p.m. tomorrow said rain or thunder showers accompanied by temporary gusty or squally wind is likely to occur at a few places over Rangpur, Rajshahi, Mymensingh, Sylhet and Chattogram divisions and at 1 or 2 places over Dhaka, Khulna and Borishal divisions with hails at isolated places. Besides, weather may remain mainly dry with temporary partly cloudy sky elsewhere over the country. Day temperature may remain nearly unchanged and night temperature may fall slightly over the country, said the Met Office. Before we end the bulletin, headlines once again. President-elect Mohammad Shahabuddin will take oath as the 22nd President of Bangladesh tomorrow. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, along with her younger sister Sheikh Rehana, pays tributes to Bangomata Sheikh Fazliatun-Nisa Mujib and other martyrs of August 15, 1975. Working class start returning to capital as office open after Eid vacation tomorrow. About 14 crore taka collected as toll from Podda Bridge in 4 days during Eid as 1,17,763 vehicles crossed the bridge. BNP Secretary General issuing false and provocative statements at a time when the countrymen are celebrating happily, says Obaidul Qadir. Disappointed BNP now howling like a bullfrog, comments Information Broadcasting Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood. Ten dead bodies recovered from a drifting fishing trawler in Cox's Bazar. Sudan strife continues amid the US and other countries evacuating citizens. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for staying with us and we invite you to watch our next news at 11:30 in Bangla. Until then, Khuda Hafiz.